Thanks for joining us here at Functional Bliss, where Audra and Jessica will guide you through exercises and wellness techniques to help you live your best life every day. It's in the name, after all, Functional Bliss. Before you do anything else, click like and subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know whenever we put up a new video. To join our Blissful Gang for live Zoom classes where you can get more direct suggestions and encouragement, go to our website and sign up. Check the class description below for any equipment needs, grab your gear, and let's get started.
We're going to start on our mat in a nice easy seat, making sure our space is clear and we've got our block nearby. We'll take a moment just to come to the center of the mat. Maybe close our eyes for a moment. And create a little space for our practice today, emptying out our minds of all our to-dos later in the day. Anything we woke up carrying with us. We can just set that down for a moment and just breathe. Taking one more breath here. And then on the next inhale, start to gently lift the chin and lower it with the exhale. Starting small, checking in, moving gently with the breath at your own rhythm. One more up and down. And coming back to neutral. Pause here just for a moment. On the next inhale, look over one shoulder. And then breathe through the center and over the other shoulder. Again, starting small, maybe increasing the range of motion if it feels good, but always meeting your body where it is in this moment. Beautiful. One more turn of the head to each side. And coming back to neutral. Dipping the chin down to the chest. This time we'll roll the chin up to one shoulder, down the middle, and up to the other side. Slow and easy. Move the breath. And being mindful of how the neck and the upper back are feeling today. One more to each side. Bringing the head back to neutral. Roll the shoulders forward, squeezing them up to the ears, and then down and around. Squunching them up each time. And then letting them relax and slide down and back. One more roll forward and then we'll reverse direction. Easing up and then rolling back. Last one here. And then let everything settle. Take a moment, reaching the hands out to the sides. Stretching through the fingertips for just a moment. And then we'll take one hand and place it on the mat. Doesn't matter which side. We're going to do both sides. The other hand's going to reach up to the heavens and then float back down. And then reach up, maybe a little over this time. And back down. And then one more, reaching up and over all the way into a good side bend. And pause here for a moment and just breathe. One more breath. Inhale. And on the exhale, float the hand down, and we'll go to the other side. Inhaling the hand up to the heavens. Exhaling it back down. Up, and maybe a little over. And back down. One more up. Leaning all the way into our side bend, whatever that means for you. And pause and breathe. One more inhale. Exhale and float the hand down. And take a moment just to come back to center, back to the breath. From here, we're going to go into a couple light twists. So inhaling, bring one hand up and over. And then passing back through center, over to the other side. Again, starting small with our movement. Taking it slow and easy. Breathing the whole time. One more to each side. And then going back to the first side and pausing there. Maybe pressing the back hand into the mat, stretching up through the crown of the head. Maybe holding on to the knee. Adding a little look over the shoulder. And just breathe. Releasing the gripping through the hands and the back. Over to the other side. And find that same twist. Maybe pressing into the mat to stretch long through the spine. Maybe pulling into the knee a little. And adding a look over the shoulder. Release and come back to center. Sliding the hands down onto the knees. Coming into some little baby cat-cows. Inhaling shining the heart up just a bit. And then exhaling, rounding, pulling the belly in. Moving at your own pace with your breath's natural rhythms, and only stretching as far as feels good in your body, your back. Two more cat-cows. And then back to neutral. From here, we're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together. Maybe go ahead and grab the block and put it in front of us. We're going to ease into it with a few hip hinges, and then we'll move into a supported cobbler's pose. Starting with stretching up tall through the crown of the head, lengthening the spine, and then a little hinge forward just to the edge, and then come right back up, and then hinging forward again, maybe a little further if it feels good in your body, and back up. One more hinge and up. And then on the next one, we'll find the depth that works for us, maybe using the block. I'll be honest, my hips are a little stiff this morning, so I'm going with the highest setting, and then coming all the way down and moving shoulders and back, round and relax, into that supported pelvis pose. Allowing everything to soften, releasing any gripping or any tension that you find. And just breathe. One more breath here. On the next inhale, come up in whatever way feels safe and strong in your body. And bring one leg out nice and long, the other leg folded in. Turn your heart towards that foot. Inhale, arms up overhead. Reach forward towards the foot. And then come right back up, sliding the hands up the leg. Inhale the arms up. Reach out long towards the foot. Slide the hands up the leg. One more time, just like that, reaching up. And then out long. Reaching towards the foot. Sliding the hands up the leg. On the next one, we'll add a pause. Inhale the arms up. Reach out long. Holding whatever's in your reach, whether it's the foot, or the shin, or the ankle, or the knee. Stretching out long for one more breath here. And then before we come up, just let the hands relax down to the floor. Let the shoulders soften and the head droop. Let everything sink and melt. Butts through the belly and the thigh. And let your body fall into any shape it would like. One more breath here. And walk the hands in, coming all the way up. Bring the heart back to center and we switch sides. Turn to face the foot. And breathe the arms up. Exhale and reach long towards the foot. And slide the hands up the leg, coming all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Reach out long. Slide the hands up the leg, coming all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale and reach towards the foot. Slide the hands up the leg, coming all the way up. This time adding the pause. Inhaling, arms up. Reaching out long. Stopping here, grabbing whatever you can hold. Stretching through the back and the side body. Pausing for one more breath here. And then lower the hands to the mat. Soften through the shoulders. Let the foot flop whichever way it would like. And sink into whatever shape makes sense for you. Staying here for one more breath. Walking the hands in. This time bringing both legs out wide. Bringing your block back in. Breathing the arms up overhead. Reaching long through the middle this time. Go ahead and walk the hands in. Coming all the way up. Inhale the arms up again. Hold forward. Stay just for a second. And then walk the hands in. One more time. Inhaling up. Holding forward. Walking the hands in. Coming all the way up. This time we'll add that pause. Inhale the arms up. Reach out long. Grab your block and find where would be a good support for you. And then maybe rest your hands on it. Maybe rest your forehead on your hands. Whatever positioning is right for you. And pause here. Relaxing through the legs and the feet. Softening through the belly. Releasing through the back. And breathing. One more breath. Lowering the hands back to the floor, walk it in. Come all the way up. Move the block to one side. And then swing the feet around to the other side as we come into a deer pose. That little zigzag of the legs. Having the block on one side, resting the hand on it, or on the floor, whatever feels comfortable for you. Inhale up as we lean to one side. And then back up. Bring the other arm up to the heavens. Beautiful. Windmilling from one side to the other. Breathing all the way through. Inhale up and over. Perfect. One more just like that. Beautiful. And then this time, as we lower down towards the block, we'll turn our upper body. Pull down using the block. Any support that we like. Pausing just for a moment here. Just for a couple breaths. Stretching through the hip, through the back body. That little twist. Always respecting our bodies and only going as far as feels good. One more breath. Walk it up. Back to center. Move that block over to the other side and swing the legs around. Beautiful. And then that same up and over. Because of course we have to do both sides. Breathing through the middle. Going to the other side, reaching up to the heavens. Back through. Up and over. One more all the way through. Beautiful. You guys look amazing. Bringing the hands back to neutral and then turning the heart towards that block. Lowering down, finding the positioning that's good for you. And settle into the shape. And just breathe. You can always make little adjustments. Moving the block, changing the height, whatever you need for your comfort. One more breath. And walk it in. Coming all the way back up to center. From here, we're going to move our way down onto our backs, whatever way makes sense for you. And you can just set the block off to the side. Lowering gently down to the mat, maybe rolling nice and slow. Bending the knees, and add a little gentle windshield wiper of the knees side to side. Nice and light. Just moving a little through the hips after our deer pose. One more windshield wiper. And back to center. One leg stretches out long. The other one lifts up. And then sets back down. Still bent. The knee lifts up, pulls towards the chest. And then sets back down. And this time, lifts up, and maybe you grab the knee, pull it in for a moment. Give it a little squeeze. From here, take that knee and bring it in small circles in one direction. Small circles in the other direction. Pull it back into the chest. Give it one more squeeze. Then send it out long to meet the other one. We bend that knee. And then lift the foot, holding it towards the chest, just with the power of your leg first. And set it right back down. Lift. Maybe drawing it up a little higher. And set that foot back down. Lifting this time. Grabbing the hand with the knees, pulling into the chest. Beautiful. Take the knee in small circles in one direction. Go the other way. Pull that knee back into the chest, give it another squeeze. And then draw the other knee up to meet it, pulling both knees into the chest. Making whatever space you need. So the knees can be in tight together or out to the sides, up to you. And then add just a little rock side to side. Massaging through the low back. Beautiful. 2 more rocks. Back to center. Set those feet down. We'll take one foot and bring it up and across the knee. Finding a figure 4. This may be enough for you here, and if it is, stay right here. If you would like just a little more stretch though, you can lift the foot off the floor. And then maybe reaching behind the leg or around the shin, whatever feels right for you. Pulling in until you feel a good stretch. No pain, no zinging or pinching, just a nice stretch. Two more breaths here. Release that grip on the leg. Set the foot down. Lift that foot off the knee and set it on the floor. That same gentle windshield wiper. Come back to center. Bring the other knee up and across, finding your figure 4. Stay here or lifting the bottom foot. Maybe reaching behind the thigh or around the shin. Finding a position that works for you and your body. And then just breathe. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Relax the space between your eyes. One more breath. Release your handhold and set the foot down. Step that top foot off. Then shift right to the knees again. And then as we make our way into our Shavasana, decide what's going to feel best for you. You can slide your feet out long for a traditional corpse pose. You can bring your knees to stillness and let them fall in towards each other in a constructive rest. You can use your block for any support that you might want under your knees, or even grab a pillow or a cushion. Once you've found that perfect shape and adjusted your clothes and your hair and whatever else you need, allow everything to come to stillness. Bring your attention to your breath. And allow everything to become quiet. Bring your awareness back to the space around you. Back to your body. Start to bring a gentle movement into your toes, into your feet. Into your ankles. Start to wiggle your fingers. Bring that movement into your hands and your wrists. Maybe move through your knees and your elbows. Well, if it feels good in your body, maybe reaching out long, stretching your feet to the bottom of your mat and your hands up to the top of your mat. That's a big good morning stretch. And then when you're ready, coming back up in whatever way feels good in your body. Back to the center of our mat just for a moment. Back to our breath. And then bringing one hand to the heart, the other on top. Maybe bowing the head to the heart. Taking a moment to set an intention for the rest of the day, to continue to honor our bodies and our minds, to move gently in our bodies and in our thoughts, treating ourselves and everyone around us with compassion. Taking one more breath here. And then let your hands fall back to your sides, and we are are done. Thank you guys for sharing your time with me this morning. Oh, that was so fun.